across the world have been responding to the climate crisis by reorienting economic activities on a more sustainable basis. On the back of this, sovereign green bonds have become quite popular. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced in the budget the government's plan to make green bonds a part of its overall market borrowing and now has approved its final framework. Now, green bonds are issued by companies, countries, or multilateral organizations to exclusively fund projects that have positive environmental or climate benefits. Now, the first sovereign green bond issue from India is anticipated to provide funding for initiatives in 9 distinct fields. This includes clean energy, sustainable construction, pollution prevention, and water and waste management. Now, the size of the green bond issue is rupees 160 billion, or about 1% of the total amount borrowed in fiscal year 23. With this, India will join a club of just 27 nations whose governments have issued bonds to exclusively fund green infrastructure projects and initiatives. Although there are difficulties in the development of green financing, we like how the invested money will be used in specific fields. Now, sovereign green bonds will not only aid in funding a nation's individual pledges under the Paris Agreement, but they also signal the world about the country's commitment to energy transition. After the rollout of the e-rupee, India is in talks to start trading in the Indian rupee. The Commerce Ministry has also notified guidelines that will promote international trade settlement in rupees. Now, exporters settling trade in rupees will be able to access even export incentives or duty rebates. Now, the new regulations are anticipated to simplify and facilitate rupee-based international trade. India's annual merchandise trade is estimated to be over $700 billion to $800 billion. Now, this is an adequate reason for rupees to be used in trade settlements. Now, some small nations are currently open to rupee-based trade agreement for the time being, but the amount and value of trade with these nations currently is insignificant. However, with major players jumping on board, the Indian rupee is sure to gain a strong footing it needs in the world's trade and currency markets. Also, there has been a continuous downslide in the rupee value against the American dollar. This is on the back of rising interest rates. Now, the currency movement is generating an unstable business environment in India. Now, with our trade deficit being at an all-time highs on a monthly basis, this proposed mechanism is aimed to stabilize the Indian rupee and reduce the trade deficit. So, what does this news mean for you? While development of green financing will face challenges, sovereign green bond is a major step in greening India's public expenditure. This will have an indirect positive impact on you. The proposed international trade agreement in rupees is aimed to stabilize the Indian rupee and reduce trade deficit. However, the overall positive impact of this will only be realized if foreign importers agree to trade in rupee-denominated bills. For now, this will have an indirect neutral impact on you. While I say this is me, Merlin Susanna, signing off. Take care and stay invested.
Did you like watching this video? Then download our app, Informed Investor, to watch more such informative and interesting videos.